I hope your Easter period has been good. Thank you for staying with us on the Joy News Prime. Welcome to the sport. I'm Gary Al Smith. And it's been an interesting last 11 months for Isaac Dogbe. The Ghanaian boxer has experienced the dizzying heights of being the world champion and the crashing lows and what comes with it of being beaten to pulp. This time though, Dogbe getting ready for revenge on Emmanuel Navarrete, the man who beat him the last time they met, says he is eager for that rematch.
May 11th will be a time of redemption. This trip is not going to be the same. We've had to go through that adversity. We've had to go through that step, and now we're moving into different territories. Now we're not turning back. We're not going back anywhere. All the injuries and everything that we had to go through, that we had to take time out and all, this trip we've had to work through it. At my weakest point, Navarrete could not knock me out. I took him to the whole distance. It was a tough fight. It was an exciting fight. People enjoyed it. You know, most importantly, it taught me a lot of lessons. It taught me that, you know, at my weakest, I know that my heart still holds something deeply that most people do not have. He's coming back into the ring determined. I'm coming for redemption. So that's what's going to make it, you know, a fiery affair. And everyone is going to be on their toes, going to be at the edge of their seats. So in the end, may the best man win. And I believe that will be me.
Showdown in little something that will be May the 11th. We can't wait for that bout indeed. All the tough talk going on. Tucson football, and after the very interesting matches of this weekend in the Normalization Committee Special Cup, Kim Grant has attributed Hearts' defeat to Wafa to individual errors. Accra Hearts were beaten by 3-2. Before this game, all the talk had been about whether Hearts would withstand yet another humiliation. You would recall the last time they met, Hearts were properly trounced by 5-0.
All the way throughout, and we had chances to score. Unfortunately, it's football, and we had individual mistakes that cost us the goals. And unfortunately, we came. But I'm really pleased and proud of the boys, the way they performed today, and just looking forward to Wednesday now, and hopefully we get a win on Wednesday. We played very well today, and unfortunately, like I said, individual mistakes cost us the game. They weren't really in it in the game, apart from the first 15 minutes, and maybe little patches in the second half. But overall, we will control the game. But you know, you switch off against this team. They're very sharp, they're very bright. And they'll punish you, and unfortunately, they punished us on individual mistakes.
So Wafa, of course, is a different team from the Wafa side that beat Accra Hearts by 5-0, and yet they repeated the dose with a win. So in terms of the scores that we had this weekend, we've accounted for that defeat for the Phobians. Elmina Sharks winning by 2-0 against the high-flying Kerala, it must be said, and Liberty also winning by 1-0 against Dreams in Dansoman. In Tema, Dwarfs came all the way to beat Inter Allies by 1-0. Mediama could only manage a draw with 11 Wonders. Berekum Chelsea won by 1-0 against Ash Gold, which should be the result of the round maybe. And Bichem FC played 1-1 with Adriana Stars. In terms of what it means, on the table, in the Zone A, even though Kotoko did not play, they still are up there with 10 points. Mediama have 9. Adriana Stars, Ash Gold, Bichem United, Berekum, Chelsea, 11 Wonders, and they follow in that order. In Group B, we've got Wafa up there on top, courtesy that win. Liberty follow Elmina Sharks, Kerala Hearts on 5th, Dreams, Inter Allies, Dwarfs on 4. In terms of the top scorers, Fatau's last time of scoring still puts him up there as the guy with the most goals in the league so far. Inter Allies import Effiong Nsungusi has 3 goals. Kingsford Opoku, Razak Cromwell, Emmanuel Adoru, Diawisi Taylor, Joseph Esso, Solomon Safo Taylor, and Kwame Boateng of Mediama both all have 2 goals. So I'm Gary Al Smith, and that's the sport.